Plebs 16.
What's up, you damn plebeians? It's your boy, Neo with the Balding Plebs. Dick Ryder, keyboarder, there that, the realest dude on the YouTube platform. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Z's and G's, shills and bills, chings and chongs, dings and dongs. Tonight we're having a discussion about my favorite game of 2024 so far, Skull and Bones. The proclaimed quadruple A game from Ubisoft. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Gosh dang it, Neo. If it's a quadruple A game, it must really be a banger. It must really carry its weight. Oh my God, was that a Lucky Charm? Fat kid, clean up your shit. It must really carry its weight well. Ricky, I see you sitting in the back there getting ready to purchase your $70 edition of the game. Jammer, I see you back there looking $109.99. You want those extras. Mikey from Jersey, I see you have a brain and you aren't buying it. Great. Lynn, you need to wear more than bra and panties to class. And of course, Jdog, my friend, put down the coke. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. One thing you can always bet on here on the Balding Plebs is that you always get an honest take. Is that you always get how we really feel about games. See, here on the Balding Plebs, you don't have to worry about us coming out and trying to act like all these other YouTubers on the platform. No, wearing a baseball cap to cover up that we're bald. No, wearing Gucci to make it look like we're rich. Nah, none of that shit. You see, here on the Balding Plebs, we just tell you how we really feel. I took a few notes. Skull and Bones released on February 13th. And as of February 16th, PokeCollect is having a sale on Lorcana Into the Inklands. Interesting. As of February 16th, they have announced for PS Plus members that there will be a free trial of the game. I'm going to make a statement here, and I want to see if you guys can pick out the red flag. Skull and Bones is a quadruple A game from Ubisoft, releasing on February 13th. And as of February 16th, there will be a free trial for PlayStation Plus users. Now again, to the non-astute listener, you might be thinking, Neo, Dick Ryder, keyboarder, ching chong bing bong, there that. Why are you still attacking Skull and Bones? Well, you see, Ubisoft has labeled Skull and Bones as a quadruple A game. Now, you can say whatever you want and convince yourself of this however you have to. But if you are going to label your game quadruple A, then you must produce and treat your game like a quadruple A game. There is no planet that exists where any developer 3 days after release would offer a free trial for a quadruple A allegedly top tier game on any platform. Now, if you're thinking about jumping into the comments and clicky clacky and defending it, you are a retard. Not opinion, you are actually retarded. You are probably an Ubisoft shill, and you might even be a part of their partner program. You're a loser. Delete your fucking YouTube channel. Some of you think I'm joking. I'm not. Actually, delete your YouTube channel if you're thinking about defending them for that. If you are producing a quadruple A level game, a Witcher 3 level game, there is no planet that exists where it would ever be free trial on any platform, part of any program, 3 days after release. There would also be no planet that exists where that game, were it truly quadruple A, be on sale. Anytime within the first 6 months minimum of the game's release. If this game goes on sale at all, even so much as 5 cents off, it's not a quadruple A game. It's a cheap bastardization of what a quadruple A game should be. In the past, we've talked about games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Earthblood, and Call of Duty. All 3 franchises, games, standalone and or series, have gone to shit. Kingdom Come Deliverance was one of the most overrated, realistic RPGs I've ever played in my life. The game, while at times entertaining and good, for the most part fell short of most people's expectations on launch. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood led to me being called a, and I quote, fake gamer for not being excited about a game based on a shitty tabletop RPG that nobody fucking cares about. Call of Duty has been the most raped franchise in the last 10 years. With bastardized, lazy remakes, multiplayer that only caters to the pros, and frankly, just kind of boring and stale. Doesn't have any weight to it anymore. You know, Call of Duty was cool when you walked into an airport with an LMG and shot up the whole fucking airport. Changed my mind. After 2 betas, we now have a full-priced game. And after 1 week, it's free to play for 8 hours. For PlayStation Plus users. That screams quadruple A to me. This is the sad world we live in. You know what I want to know? Here's what I want to know. I actually had this video planned out this morning. I was going to come out here and be like, quadruple A, how do you say that with a straight face? And I was going to just be laughing my fucking ass off. But instead, you know, I thought I'd call my wife. Because I leave the basement. And I thought I'd get her thoughts on what she's seen and experienced with Skull and Bones. I know she's a big fan.
Hello?
Hey, chicken, it's your plumber.
Hey.
I gotta ask you a question.
Huh.
So, remember when we played Skull and Bones?
Yes.
Now, do you remember recently in an interview the CEO of Ubisoft came out and said Skull and Bones was a quadruple A game?
I believe so.
Which would you say is more of a quality game? Skull and Bones or Pal World?
Pal World?
Skull and Bones or Party Animals?
Party Animals?
Skull and Bones or Helldivers 2?
Helldivers 2?
Would you rather have unprotected sex with me or play Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones? Yeah, I'm kidding.
That was funny. That was funny. Actually, I didn't expect that. I'm not going to cut this out. That was funny, babe. Good job. God, you're fucking funny, bro.
That was funny.
So would you rather get the sausage from me or play Skull and Bones?
Yes, the sausage.
What was your thoughts on Skull and Bones overall?
A sleeper.
Is it the kind of game you could fall asleep playing?
the kind of game you can go to sleep as you're playing, yes. While you're playing.
I love you. We'll talk later.
I love you. Mwah.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.
Nowadays, when I see a new game from Ubisoft, whether it's Assassin's Creed Red, another rinse, wash, repeat, by the way, Skull and Bones, that Breakpoint game, whatever the hell that was, Ghost Recon, whatever the fuck that was. Nowadays, whenever I see a new Ubisoft game, all I think to myself is, on a scale of 1 to tard, how Ubisoft is this? I really would be curious to know how did the head of Ubisoft ever go into an interview and say with a straight face that Skull and Bones was a quadruple A game? If you're out there in the comments on YouTube and you are truly championing Skull and Bones as the next, and I quote, quadruple A gaming experience, you have standard issues. You have very low standards. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you that. I know some of you didn't like that when I said that in the last video, but I'm saying it again here. If you are out there championing this game, and if you are out there shouting its praises to the high heavens, you have problems. You are what's wrong with standards in gaming today. And I'm really, really, really sorry that people like you even exist in the gaming sphere. Now, of course, people are going to get mad at me and they're going to come at me for saying that gaming is for everyone. Oh my God, you're a gatekeeper. You see, people want to point the finger at guys like me. But you see, I'm like the Joker. I'm like the Joker. I just tell you the shit you don't want to hear. And I don't need a green screen or a black screen or a face mask to tell you it. I will just tell you right to your face. The more we accept mediocrity, okay? The more we accept mediocrity, the worse games are going to get. And the more we are going to continue to get garbage like this, masquerading as a quadruple A game. There is nothing quadruple A about Skull and Bones. In fact, I would say the only thing quadruple A about Skull and Bones is the alliteration I could use to make fun of it. An aardvark anally assails another pirate. Oh, that's a quintuple A alliteration. An aardvark anally assails another pirate. You see, Skull and Bones, to me, is the long culmination of gamers having no standards. None. And not having enough respect to stand up for themselves and say, we're not going to support this anymore. I stand by what I said. If you support Skull and Bones, you support the degradation of the entire gaming industry, and I'll not be sad to see you leave it. Neo with the balding plebs, the realest dude on YouTube, and I'm damn sure not afraid to tell you how it is. Links in the description. Buy some Olipop. Buy some Liquid Death. Show me some support and love. Become a patron. I don't give you anything for it. You just pay for me to eat. And I'll see you damn plebeians right here next time for another reality check. I can't wait to read the comments on this video and listen to all the fanboys say, I can't believe what a gatekeeper this bald asshole is. 46-year-old man trying to act tough. The fact that any of you think I give a shit what you think is what's truly entertaining. You're welcome. Good night.